In the dark expanse of the Martian landscape, the sky was a tapestry of swirling red dust and eerie shadows. The Earth-Mars conflict had reached its climax. The Martian resistance had been battered, but they were not yet defeated. Humanity's last offensive had begun, and every inch of the Crimson Planet was now a battlefield. Commander Elena Reyes stood at the helm of the Aegis, the flagship of the Earth Coalition. The ship's command deck was a hive of activity as final preparations were made for the ground assault. The coalition had deployed their most advanced technologies and strategies, hoping to end the conflict once and for all. Elena surveyed her team, her eyes hardened with resolve. She knew this was not just about victory, it was about survival. The Martians, despite their alien nature, had shown remarkable resilience and ingenuity. They were more than just adversaries, they were a force to be reckoned with. Deep within the planet's crust, the Martian stronghold, known as Olympus Citadel, was a marvel of alien architecture. It was both a fortress and a sanctuary, with towering spires and sprawling underground networks. The Martian leader, Zar'Khan, had fortified his position, expecting the final assault. Zar'Khan, a being of formidable intellect and strength, was not only fighting to defend his home but to preserve his people's way of life. His resolve was as unyielding as the Martian surface itself. As the Earth forces descended onto Mars, the atmosphere was charged with tension. The Martian defenders, clad in their distinctive exosuits, activated their energy shields and prepared for the onslaught. The Aegis unleashed its full arsenal, sending a barrage of precision strikes towards the Martian defenses. The Martian response was immediate. Their advanced technology, including plasma cannons and orbital lasers, lit up the battlefield. The Martian soldiers, though outnumbered, fought with a ferocity and coordination that belied their numbers. In the midst of the chaos, a breakthrough occurred. Dr. Anna Patel, the coalition's lead scientist, had devised a plan to infiltrate the Martian command center. Her team had managed to bypass the outer defenses and were making their way to the heart of Olympus Citadel. The mission was perilous, but Anna's team had one crucial advantage: they understood the Martian technology. By exploiting a flaw in the Martian shield generators, they created an opening for the coalition forces to exploit. As the coalition forces advanced into the heart of Olympus Citadel, Elena faced Zar'Khan in a climactic confrontation. The Martian leader, though visibly tired from the prolonged conflict, stood firm. Elena, armed with both her tactical skills and her understanding of the Martian culture, tried to negotiate. She knew that defeating Zar'Khan outright would only lead to further resistance. The key to ending the war was to find a way to coexist. Zar'Khan, Elena said, her voice echoing in the cavernous chamber, we've fought hard, and many have suffered. But there must be a way to end this bloodshed without further destruction. Zar'Khan regarded her with a mixture of skepticism and curiosity. He had seen countless battles and had little faith in promises. However, as he observed the human resolve and the devastation around him, a glimmer of doubt crept in. In a moment of profound clarity, Zar'Khan made a historic decision. He agreed to cease hostilities and entered into negotiations with the coalition. The talks were arduous, but both sides came to understand each other's perspectives and needs. The conflict, which had once seemed insurmountable, began to wind down. The Martians and humans began the slow and painful process of rebuilding and reconciling. Elena and Zar'Khan, having forged an unlikely alliance, worked together to ensure that the hard-earned peace would endure.